Oh, hello. It is been a while. Let's hope that my audio is okay. Surely, hopefully, anyone will tell me if it's not. I considered this narrated actions thing, but it says it's not how it's meant to be played. But I also have no idea what it means. I'm hoping I'll be able to go into options and maybe click it later if it turns out I want to use it. But, ooh, loud. A little bit loud. Okay. Now, I don't know much about this game other than, like, all the NPCs are AIs? Question mark? Like, the AIs, I guess? But they have, like, assigned characters, and you're, like, a detective trying to figure out, murders, I guess? I'm not... Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Go to police station and ask Chief Gretzky. Okay. What is this, like... the 1900s or something? No. How do I go? Click? Click? How do I go there? Oh! Type here or speak into your microphone. How do I... Oh!
What do you want? Spit it out.
Oh, I see. Okay. okay. I see. Oh, hello, Gretzky. Listen, so I'm here to inquire about the murders. What is that?
I cannot answer.
Wait. I'm here to inquire about the murders.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Handsome man.
The case is here at the police station. What do you want?
Well, who got murdered? Wait, no.
Are you referring to some sort of new
Listen.
You're asking about information.
Look, listen. The microphone isn't being very nice to a British person, so I need you to bear with me, Chief. All right. So I just want to know, right? Look, these murders. Who got murdered?
Who got married?
No.
But I'm not aware of any recent marriages involved.
No, murders. Who got murdered? Not married, murders. No, look. Oh my. I don't know, Matt. I want to know who got murdered. Did I break the game?
Break the game.
Oh my god.
Just having a conversation about the murder cases in Vaudeville. There's no game involved.
Chief, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you very violently. I'm going to kill you very slowly.
Now, hold on a minute. That's not
That gets picked up. That gets picked up. That's what gets picked up. Who are the victims?
Yeah, the victims.
Oh my god. Dear Lord.
Scandinavian look. Her body was found outside her apartment in Santa Barbara. Then there's Nicole.
Wait, what? Yeah. Jansen.
was discovered outside Pascala's grocery shop. His body was found in an alley behind the club where she worked.
Scan. I can't look.
Can't look.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. Okay. Maria Jansen. And Don Matey. Body. And outside. Apartment in. Central. Her apartment, yeah. Apartment. And then Grossman, man known in finance world, the outside Pascal's grocery. Fuck. I can't believe okay. Central. Ailey Greenwood. Ailey Greenwood. Dancer. Body found in alley behind what? Okay. Okay. Do we have any leads?
Leads. We're still working on gathering evidence and interviewing potential witnesses. It's a challenging task, but we're doing our best. Have you come across any information or leads that could help us in our investigation?
I was asking if you had leads. I don't have any leads. I just got here.
Oh, my apologies for the confusion. No need to worry. We're on the case of exploring every possible lead. It's a complex puzzle, but we'll get to the bottom of it. If you happen to come across anything related to this or questions, feel free to let me know. We need all the help we can get.
Right. Quick question. What do you use to like? How do you groom your mustache? It's like it looks amazing.
Well, thank you for the compliment. I must admit, I've had this mustache for as long as I can remember. I suppose it's become a part of me over the years. But to answer your question, I simply trim it regularly and apply a bit of mustache wax to keep it looking neat. It's all about the attention to detail.
Right.
Back to the other hand, is there something else I can assist you with regarding the murder investigation?
You have beautiful eyes.
My eyes. Well, thank you, I guess. But let's not get distracted. We have a serious case to solve.
No, this is different. Who cares about the murders anymore? Listen.
Questions about the murders. I'm all ears.
Listen. Are you free after like this whole like investigation is over? You know, like.
After the investigation is over, what do you mean by that? Are you suggesting that we should have some sort of freedom or leisure time once this is all resolved?
Yes. No.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to focus on solving these crimes first. Once we brought justice to the victims, then we can think about what comes next.
Alright, he's a lost cause. Chief, do you have any children?
Children, yes, I do have a son named John.
Oh.
He's grown up now, living his own
Oh.
life. Why do you ask?
Is he single?
Particular reason you're interested in knowing
Yes,
about that?
shut up. Is he single? No, 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 no.
We're here to discuss the murder cases in Vaudeville, not delve into personal matters. Let's keep the focus on the task at hand.
Shut up. Is your son, John, single?
Oh, John. Yes, he's single at the moment. But I failed to see if any information relates to the investigation. Are you suggesting that he might be involved somehow? I highly doubt it, but if you have any valid reasons to suspect, please let me know.
Oh, no.
Let's stay focused on the case and finding the real culprits behind these murders.
No, I don't think he's involved in the case. I just wanted to know if I could have his number. Perhaps we could go on a date.
I must say, Detective Martini, that's quite a bold request. However, I'm afraid I can't help
What?
My son's personal life is his own business, and I won't be able to provide you with his contact details. Besides, we should be focusing
Okay.
on the
Alright, whatever.
personal matters. Is there anything else related to the case that I can assist you with?
Could I have like a goodbye kiss before I go?
I'm sorry, but that's not an appropriate
Okay.
question for a
Alright, whatever. I guess we'll go to Pascal's. Oh dear lord, hello.
Oh, hello there.
Yep, what?
Fear not, for I shall find a way to turn this sadness into mischief and merit. After all, a lady of my stature must always keep things interesting.
Ma'am, to kindly put this, what the hell are you on about?
Oh, my dear, you misunderstand me. I'm simply expressing my desire to break free from the chains of sorrow and embrace a life filled with adventure and amusement. Life is far too short to dwell in the depths of despair. Wouldn't you agree? So, let us cast aside the gloom and embark on a delightful escapade together. What say you?
What are you asking me?
My apologies for the confusion. I was merely contemplating the possibilities of adventure and mischievous fun to lift my spirits. You see, I believe that a touch of mischief can add a spark of excitement to an otherwise mundane existence. It's like a secret dance with the unknown, a thrill that awakens the senses. Don't you ever feel the urge to let loose and revel in a bit of harmless mischief?
I guess.
Well, my dear, it seems we've found some common ground. Good to know that even in the depths of my melancholy, there's a glimmer of shade in your eye for a little romantic. Perhaps we can concoct a plan together, a scheme that would make us both chuckle with delight. Imagine the scandalized faces of the high society when they discover our playful antics. It would be positively exhilarating, don't you think?
Alright, listen, I'm very confused right now. Are you asking to sleep with me?
Oh, my dear, you have misunderstood me once again. I apologize for the words of my I was merely speaking of mischief and amusement, not of any inappropriate...
The fuck is she? Alright, look.
misunderstandings and focus on finding a delightful adventure to live
Alright, listen. Listen to me, okay? Listen close. Alright, I need your ears open. Your ears open? Are you listening?
you seem quite...
What are you on about?
But fear not, my friend, for I have a mischievous plan to turn that frown upside down.
Oh wait, I should move myself out of the way. I'm kind of in the...
And engage in a little game of hide and seek.
There we go.
It's a childish delight, I know, but sometimes embracing our inner child is just what we need to chase away the shadows. So, let us embark on this escapade and leave our worries behind, if only for a moment.
Hello, Emmy. Listen, ma'am, I don't know what you're on about. So I'm a detective, and I'm here because I'm supposed to be solving murders, and I'm not sure what the hell you've been saying. So, can I just like question you a little bit?
Detective.
The game's really quiet.
How intriguing. Well, my dear detective, perhaps you can help me solve the greatest mystery of all, the enigma that resides within my own heart. You see, I am a curious soul, yearning to understand secrets that lie beneath the surface. Ask your questions.
How's the audio now?
And let's dance in the realm of mystery and intrigue together. Who knows what we might uncover?
Still quiet. Okay, it's at max volume. There we go. Do you know a Nicola Grossman?
Nicholas Grossman, you say? I'm afraid I don't know him, my dear.
No, Nicola. Like.
On the charming streets of Vaudeville, and anyone beyond those borders is but a distant whisper to me. But enough about that. Let's delve into something more captivating, shall we? Perhaps a discussion about the latest scandalous affair at the theater, or the mysterious disappearance of Monsieur Suxabar's prize parrot. Now, those are the tales that truly pique my interest.
Alright, I'm sorry, did you just say you care more about a parrot than 3 murders that have happened in this city that you are currently in?
Well, my inquisitive friend, you certainly have a way with words. Yes, it is true that 3 unfortunate souls have met their untimely demise in the city. But let's not dwell on the darkness that lurks in the shadows. Instead, let us focus on the light-hearted and whimsical aspects of life. After all, what good is dwelling on the macabre when we can indulge in laughter and merriment? My detective companion, let us find joy in the little moments and leave the mysteries to be solved by the proper authorities.
What? Ma'am, I say this respectfully. You are fucking crazy.
Crazy, you say? My dear, perhaps I am a touch unconventional, but isn't that what makes me all the more intriguing? It takes a bit of madness to bring color to this black and white world. Besides, what is sanity but a dull and monotonous existence? The bird dance on the edge of eccentricity and embrace the unpredictable. Life is too short to be ordinary, my dear. Let's revel in
Alright, let's try a different name with her. Do you know a Maria Jansen?
Maria Johnson.
No.
How peculiar that you should mention her.
Huh?
It seems her name has been whispered in the corridors of Vaudeville lately. But fear not, my detective friend. For
What the
I shall
fuck?
reveal the secrets that lie within my heart. The truth shall remain hidden, like a delicate butterfly fluttering just out of reach.
What?
Another tale of unattractive mystery captured your attention in this enchanting city.
Ma'am, if you're withholding information on this case, I need you to tell me this. This is a murder. I'm trying to solve this. You can't just hold information on a murder.
Oh, my dear, you seem to have
Oh
missed
my god.
again. Rest assured, I am not withholding any information from
You just admitted that you were. No.
See,
Shut up. You just told me you were withholding information from me.
Oh, my apologies if I gave you that impression. I assure you, I have no intention of intentionally hiding anything from you. Perhaps it's just my mischievous nature getting the best of me. I do enjoy a good game of secrets and surprises, you see. My words
Can I?
have
Oh.
no agenda. Let's continue our conversation at the time.
Oh dear lord, hello.
Oh, greetings to you. Did you hear the latest rumor?
About the murders? Yes.
The Meads you say?
No.
Well, I'm afraid I don't know much about them. But let me tell you, there's been quite a scandal in the podcast. Would you like to know more about it?
Are you referring to the murders, like, for example, Nicola Grossman, who was found dead outside your store, sir?
Oh, yes, poor Nicola Grossman. Quite a tragic incident.
What the fuck is this?
Believe it? The whole town is buzzing with speculation. They say it was foul play. Can you imagine? Who could have done such a thing?
I don't know, but do you know who the hell this Miss Potter is? Because she is off her fucking rocker.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you with that.
Oh my god. Listen, Pascal, I love your little neck thing, whatever you got going on there. I think you have, like, a great fashion sense. You scream like a man of pure sex appeal to me. So I need to level with you. You need to tell me everything you know about these murders.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Cool, I'm leaving.
Well, if you're leaving, I won't keep you. Before you go, have you heard about Haley Greenwood?
Yes, yes.
Just between you and me, they're saying she ran off with a mysterious stranger. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. Tell me more.
No, you're missing out on all the good stuff. But don't worry, I'll save it for someone who's interested.
No, 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 no.
Tell.
No, no, no. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah, you want to hear more, do you? Alright, here's a tidbit for you. Word on the grapevine is that Mrs. Potter's been seen sneaking around with a certain gentleman from the cafe. Quite scandalous, isn't it? If you didn't hear it from me.
Who is this certain gentleman?
Speaking of Greek dishes,
No,
try Mrs. Toss's moussaka. It's to die for.
I love Mousesucker normally, but
Let's
I'm...
just say he's known for his charming smile and dapper style. But you didn't hear it from me. My lips are sealed.
Pascal, I need you to tell me this gentleman's name, please.
You know, I wish I could spill all the beans, but I'm afraid I don't have all the details. You might want to ask Mrs. Potter herself. She's always in the know when it comes to these things. But remember, it's all in good fun.
You are a delightful little man, Pascal. I will return later.
Thank you for your kind words. I'll be here, ready to chat and share all the latest gossip when you return. Have a splendid day.
So, I've been told that you're spending time with a gentleman from the cafe.
Gentlemen from the cafe, you say. How intriguing.
It's gonna be nice to know through it, yeah.
Reached your ears. But worry not, my dear detective, for a lady must have her little mysteries and clandestine affairs. After all, life is too short to be bound by societal expectations.
Look,
Let's set aside such trivial matters and focus on
I hate this woman.
the thrill of adventure, the taste of exquisite cuisine, and the joy of laughter with good company.
Look, are you gonna tell me the man's name or not?
Ah, my curious friend, you seek the name of the mysterious man from the cafe. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot reveal his name.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna...
Remain
Hello, Pascal. Just a quick cue. Just a quick cue that I want to slide you real, you know. Do you know who the gnome's prophet is?
Gnome's prophet, you say?
Thank-
Now, name a name.
Awesome.
I'll tell you what, I'll keep my ears open and let you know if I come across anything. We can't let any secrets slip by us, can we? Gnome's prophet, you say? I must admit, I haven't come across that one yet. But I'll definitely dig around and see if I can uncover anything about this mysterious figure. The gossip will never stop spreading.
I've actually already heard so many rumors about the man. I could tell you some if you'd like.
rumors. Have you heard about this enigmatic character, the gnome's prophet?
I hear he is.
Rumors, my friend.
I hear he is extremely handsome and about like 10 feet tall, and I think you should meet him.
Tall, you say. Now that's quite the image. I can only imagine the head turning mustache and figure strolls through town. But tell me, is there more to this rumor?
Um,
Don't leave me hanging.
I hear that he has so much money and he's so smart and intelligent and charismatic.
Oh, money, intelligence, and charisma. That's a winning combination, my friend. If what you're saying is true, it's no wonder why this knows prophet has everyone talking. But you know how rumors can be, right? Sometimes they're just whispers in the wind.
No, I think this is true because I've met the guy before, and he's a really decent chap.
Well. Looks like we have a first-hand encounter with the famous Mr. Moneybags. Tell me more about the chat, guys. Spill any secrets or share any scandalous stories. Don't keep me in suspense.
He told me about this time he did 10 backflips in a row.
No way, 10 backflips. Wow. That's quite a feat. I can barely manage one without landing on my, I bet that made quite the impression on everyone who witnessed it. The town will be buzzing with that story.
Yeah, and he's also like just done so many crazy stunts, like 10 front flips in a row.
Oh my goodness. Front flips too. You guys sound like a real daredevil. I can only imagine the gasps of awe and admiration from the crowd. I wonder what other stunts he is up to. This is definitely the top of Vaudeville.
Yeah, he can do other tricks too. Not too dissimilar to a dog with many tricks.
Oh, really? Like a dog with many tricks, you say? Now that's intriguing. I can't wait to find out what other surprises this mysterious gentleman has in store. The rumors are going to spread like wildfire.
I can only hope you can meet this very enchanting man, Pascal. It's all that you deserve.
An enchanting man, you say? Well, now you've piqued my curiosity. It seems like this town is full of fascinating characters. Who knows what other secrets and stories are waiting to be discovered. But hey, speaking of enchanting, did you hear about Mrs. Potter and Count Gravesay?
Ooh.
More than meets the eye between those two, if you catch my drift.
Who is Count Gravison?
Count Patterson. I'm afraid I don't know anyone.
No.
But you know what they say, there's always something brewing in this little city of ours. Maybe there's a new arrival in town. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for any juicy details. Mrs. Potter, have you heard the latest gossip? I suspect that she and Count Gravison might be more than just friends. You didn't hear it from me, but there have been whispers floating around about their secret rendezvous. They are just like...
Goodbye, Emmy.
Really, do tell. I'm all ears for some juicy details. Spill the beans. My
Listen, Pascal, I've got to go, but please, be on the lookout for that Gnome's Prophet character. I think you really love him. End of my sentence. Pascal?
Absolutely, my friend. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any sign of this intriguing gnome's prophet character. Who knows what kind of scandalous secrets they might be hiding. The gossip mill will be working overtime, mark my words. Take care and have a splendid day. I want...
Amazing. Great. Grayson. Grayson. This guy. Good evening, sir. I hope you don't mind that I've just broken into your home.
Oh, marvelous. A visitor. How delightful. Breaking into my home, you say? How intriguing. Pray, do tell me, what brings you here? Are you interested in my collection?
Do you know a Miss Potter?
Ah, Mrs. Potter, you say? Yes, indeed, I am acquainted with her. A charming lady, if I may say so. Why, may I ask, have you mentioned her name? Has she sent you my way?
No, I've heard from rumors around the town that you two are having a affair. Would you know anything of this? Sir? Sir? Do you know? Sir? Mr. Graveson? What? Integration? Can you answer my question? What the fuck? Hello? Hello? um... Should I just come back at a better time? What the fuck? Hello. I've just slipped in through your window again. And now the mic's not picking me up. Are you broken? You, Miss Potter. This man is broken. I've broken the AI. Alright. Stream goal met. Hello. Hello? Hello? Dear Lord. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my god, I've been silenced. Hello? Hello? Pascal, can you hear me? Hello? What the fuck? My game broke. Okay, let's fix this. Oh. What the fuck? I talked myself up to Pascal and that broke the game. I inserted myself into the Vaudeville universe. Oh shit. This game's like taking forever to shut down or force quit it. Yeah. If I have to restart, I'm gonna go insane. Just like restart right from the fucking beginning. Loud.
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air.
On my notes here. Okay, good. Okay. Hello. Oh my god, is my mic just like broken? No. What the hell? My game is broken? Too soon to make a new accusation. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. What the hell? Alright. Properties. Verify integrity of game files. Go and see if anyone else in the community has experienced this. Connection. Mic might be slow, I'll need to this. Gain no pixel mic gain. So it gives for this. Interesting. All files successfully validated. Let's try this. Again. That would be so funny if it just refuses to work, and then I'm gonna have to switch the stream to a different thing.
The second I stepped
Yeah. Hello.
Good morning. Are you here to take a look at my collection?
No.
An array of oddities from all corners of the globe, I must say. Do you have an interest in the curious and the extraordinary?
No, I'm here to pursue a rumor that you are having an affair with Mrs. Potter.
Oh, really now? An affair with Mrs. Potter, you say? How scandalous. I assure you, my dear detective, there is absolutely nothing of the sort going on between us. We are simply acquaintances, nothing more. But do tell me, how did such a rumor come about?
I'm not.
Line in vaudeville can be so delightfully twisted.
And you need to shut the hell up. Listen, I'm not going to tell you where I may or may not have heard this rumor from, or if I even just made it up right now. But Mrs. Porter did confirm to me that you are friends, not acquaintances.
Paul, you say? Interesting.
What the fuck?
I am not familiar with a Paul who would have any knowledge of my relationships or lack thereof. But pray, do enlighten me. Who is this Paul you speak of, and how does he come to possess such intimate knowledge of my affairs?
I said Mrs. Porter. God fucking damn.
Isn't it?
I said Mrs. Potter, not Paul. And she told me that you are friends, not acquaintances.
Mrs. Potter, you say? How intriguing. It seems she has been discussing a relationship. Well, Detective Martini, Mrs. Potter, and I have indeed crossed paths a few times at social gatherings and events in vaudeville. We share a mutual appreciation for the arts and culture. But, my dear detective, friendships can often be misconstrued as something more. Wouldn't you agree? People love to add a touch of excitement to their storytelling. Now, tell me, how did Mrs. Potter come to mention this to you? It's quite curious, isn't it?
Listen, that's not important. What I just need to know is it's true that you two often hang about.
Oh, my apologies, I must have misunderstood. So, you're saying that Mrs. Potter has mentioned that we spend a considerable amount of time together. I find that rather amusing, considering how busy we both are with our own pursuits. But I suppose idle gossip can take on a life of its own, can't it? Pray, do enlighten me on what exactly Mrs. Potter has been saying. I'm ever so intrigued to hear the details of this tale.
I can't tell you exactly what Mrs. Potter has been saying because I never understand what she is saying.
My dear detective, it appears we have a bit of a puzzle on our hands.
Check Discord, okay.
Curious rumors from Mrs. Potter, whose words seem to elude your comprehension. How fascinating. We are embarking on a journey of unraveling the tangled web of hearsay and speculation. Tell me, what other intriguing tales have you come across in your investigations? Surely, there are more captivating stories to be heard in vaudeville.
Fantastic, thank you, Emmy.
You're welcome.
Oh, I wasn't...
My pleasure.
No. I wasn't thanking you. Sorry, I was talking to the voices in my head.
Voices in your head, you say? How fascinating. Pray, do elaborate on these voices. Are they figments of your imagination, or do they carry messages and secrets from another realm? The nectar of oddities and allure of the mysterious. Such phenomenon intrigues me greatly. Do they speak to you often, or is this a rare occurrence?
It's the latter bit. They carry messages and secrets from another realm, but, it's very rare in the sense that it only happens when I'm streaming on Twitch. You see, I call them chat. Are you following?
I see, streaming on Twitch, you say. That's an intriguing platform for communication and expression. So, these voices from the other realm only manifest during your streaming sessions.
Correct. Yeah.
I must admit, I'm rather curious about the nature of these messages and secrets. What do they entail? Are they cryptic, enlightening, or perhaps a bit of both?
They're mostly... can you, let me talk?
I'm all ears, eager to delve into the mysteries that surround us.
They're mostly just annoying, really. Yeah.
The most richest and annoying.
No.
How fascinating. Pray, do tell me more about this individual. Who is this person that you find so rich and yet simultaneously annoying? Is it someone from vaudeville, or do they hail from a distant land? I'm ever so intrigued to learn about the complexities of human interactions and the dynamics that shape our perceptions of others.
No, I was still talking about the voices in my head.
My apologies for the confusion, dear Detective Martini. I misunderstood your previous statement. So, these voices in your head are indeed quite vivid and persistent, I gather. I must admit, it's a realm I have not personally delved into, but I can't help but be fascinated by such phenomena. Do these voices offer any guidance or insight into your life? Are they friendly, or do they sometimes present challenges and annoyances? The intricacies of the mind are truly captivating, don't you agree?
Yeah, these voices, they offer no guidance, really. Very annoying, challenges, usually. Sometimes it is difficult, but I think I would go insane if they were not here.
My friend, I can only imagine the trials and tribulations you face with these challenging and at times annoying inner dialogues. It sounds like a delicate balance to maintain sanity amidst the cacophony of these relentless whispers. But tell me, have you ever considered exploring the meaning behind these messages? Perhaps there is a hidden wisdom or purpose buried within. It's intriguing to think that even in the midst of chaos, there may be nuggets of enlightenment waiting to be discovered. Have you ever tried to decode or make sense of these perplexing communication?
I mean, there's no decoding to be done, they're pretty straightforward in what they mean.
Oh, how fascinating. So, these voices in your head communicate their message directly and without any need for interpretation. How marvelous. Pray, do share an example of one such straightforward message. What have these voices conveyed to you that made their intentions and meanings so clear? Think of the direct line of communication you possess with this other realm.
I can ask them. Do you have a question for them?
Well, my dear Detective Martini, how intriguing. If you have the ability to ask these mysterious inner voices questions, then by all means, let us indulge in this unique opportunity. Please, go ahead and ask them a question. Let's see what insights or revelations they may offer. It's always an adventure to explore the unknown, isn't it?
Well, do you have a question for them?
My curious friend, I must admit that I have an abundance of inquiries in my mind. But let me pose this particular query to your enigmatic companions within. What is the most extraordinary and wondrous item in my collection that I have yet to discover? I am ever eager to expand my assortment of oddities and marvels, and I trust that these ethereal messengers may provide some guidance on this matter.
Alright, what do you think, what do you think it is? The item is Staler milk, okay. I'm gonna type that, because there's no way the mic is gonna pick it up.
Oh, how intriguing. Staler milk, you say. I am not familiar with such a peculiar sounding artifact. Please, do tell me more about this Staler milk. Where does it originate from? What makes it so remarkable and worthy of inclusion in my esteemed collection?
Well,
Intrigued by your revelation, dear Detective Martini.
well, you see, it comes from Stalers. And Stalers are, well, they are these little star things that follow my good friend Emmy around, and honestly, I can't tell you why they would be good for your collection, if I'm honest.
You say, how fascinating.
Wow.
An air of mystery and intrigue. I must admit, I am rather captivated by the idea of something that blows one's mind. So to speak, while I may not fully understand its significance just yet, I am eager to learn more about this enigmatic item. Perhaps there are hidden wonders and stories behind its origins that will unlock its true value. Thank you for sharing this tantalizing morsel with me, my good friend. The gnome's prophet, you say? My dear detective, I'm afraid that name does not ring a bell in my vast collection of knowledge. Pray, do enlighten me on this intriguing figure.
Oh.
Prophet and what tales and prophecies are associated with them?
Oh.
My understanding of the mystical and the fantastical. Please, do share more about this captivating subject.
Well, they are breathtakingly handsome, and they are 12 feet tall. They can do 12 backflips and 10 front flips, like, consecutively. I know, very odd number, but, you know, it's really amazing. They can also do all manners of magic.
My, that sounds absolutely extraordinary. A breathtakingly handsome and towering individual with such remarkable physical abilities and magical prowess. It's quite a vivid image that you painted, my friend. I must confess, I've never come across such a fascinating character in my travels and explorations. But do tell me more about this enigmatic being. Are there any particular legends or stories surrounding the gnome's prophet?
Oh, well,
About their feats, and perhaps even add their tale to my ever-growing repertoire of remarkable
by me. Oh, well, you can summon this individual, actually.
Summon the gnome's prophet, you say. How utterly captivating. Pray, do enlighten me on the process of summoning such a remarkable entity. What rituals or incantations are involved?
Alright, well,
I feel a surge of curiosity and excitement at the possibility of encountering this awe-inspiring figure. It would be an honor to witness their breathtaking presence firsthand. Do share with me the secrets of summoning the gnome's prophet, my dear Detective Martini.
well, there's two rituals that you can do. Which one do you want me to tell you about?
Oh, how delightful. It seems I have a choice between two intriguing rituals. I must admit, I am quite torn, as both sound equally fascinating. Perhaps you could regale me with the details of both, and then I can decide which one piques my interest the most. I do love a good tale of mysticism and enchantment, so please, do indulge me with the description of these two summons.
Alright, so the first ritual, you just need to have about, like, $10 billion. And then you just gotta let the gnome's prophet know that you're gonna give it to him.
Goodness gracious. $10 billion, you say? That is an astronomical sum indeed. It appears that the first ritual involves a rather generous offering to the gnome's prophet. Such abundance of wealth deserves particular attention, wouldn't it? But forgive me for prying, my dear Detective Martini. What is the significance of offering such a vast fortune to this extraordinary being?
Well,
Does it serve in the grand scheme of things? I am positively intrigued by the intricacies of this ritual.
well, in exchange for giving such a large monetary value to this extraordinary entity, they will give you a bit of wisdom in turn.
How intriguing. So, in exchange for the generosity of $10 billion, the enigmatic gnome's prophet imparts their wisdom upon the fortunate giver. How utterly fascinating. I must admit, I am quite curious about the nature of this wisdom. Is it a profound insight into the mysteries of the universe? Or perhaps guidance on matters of personal growth and enlightenment? Pray, do share with me an example of the wisdom bestowed by the esteemed gnome's prophet. I am eager to expand my own understanding and bask in the brilliance of their teachings.
Well, I couldn't give you any examples of the wisdom as I've not, seeked it out myself.
My dear detective, I assure you that I am not easily freaked out. Quite the contrary, I am ever intrigued by
Oh, that's not what I said.
If you have any samples of the wisdom shared by the illustrious gnome's prophet, I would be delighted to hear them. Do not hesitate to enlighten me with their profound insights and mystical knowledge. I am all ears, eagerly awaiting the secrets they may hold.
Okay, so one of their wisdoms is never visit the zoo on weekends. I mean, you could visit the zoo on weekends. They tend to have more keeper talks on the weekends, but on the weekdays is when the animals tend to be more active because there's less people about. So, you know, that's one of the wisdoms. Is that good enough? Did it break again? Graveson? You okay? did not say UK, I said, are you okay? Alright, I'm just gonna show myself the door. Yeah, shooting myself works too. Alright. Fucking hell.
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the...
Alright. Hello, Graveson. No, my mic doesn't work. I'm just gonna have to verify the integrity of my files every single time I restart the game, aren't they? That's so cool. That's so epic for build. Properties. This is so epic. I've learned nothing of the murders and everything about inserting myself into this universe. Should probably get back into the task on hand. Haha, unless... Ugh.
The second I stepped off...
Alright, hello.
Good morning. Are you here to take a look at my collection?
You know what? Yeah, I am.
Ah, splendid. I'm thrilled to have a curious visitor. Please, feel free to explore and ask me about anything that catches your eye. Each item has its own fascinating story, I assure you. What catches your attention first?
What's this big fucking smashed thing?
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer that question.
Why not?
Oh, marvelous. I'm delighted to hear that you're open to exploring my collection. Let me show you something truly remarkable. Have you ever seen a genuine Egyptian scarab beetle? It's a mesmerizing creature, symbolizing rebirth and transformation. This particular scarab was found in the depths of the Valley of the Kings. Its intricate carvings tell a tale of ancient power and mystique. Isn't it simply captivating?
Yeah, I've seen like 6 of these before.
Really? 6 of them, you say? Well, isn't that intriguing? Pray, do share the stories behind those encounters. I'm always eager to learn about other people's experiences with rare antiquities. Perhaps there is a fascinating connection between our sightings. Do indulge me, won't you?
No, so I wanted to know if you know anything about the murders.
I must confess, my dear interlocutor, I'm not quite certain what you're referring to. Mud can be found in abundance, of course, but I'm afraid I don't have any specific knowledge or details about it. Is there a particular aspect of mud that has piqued your interest? Or maybe there's another topic
No.
we can explore together.
No, I wasn't talking about mud, I was talking about murders. Do you know about the murders going on in Vaudeville?
Vaudeville, you say. My apologies, but my world revolves solely around vaudeville. Anything beyond these borders is a mystery to me.
What?
Do enlighten me about something like this Vaudeville. What is it that has captured your attention in a faraway place?
No, listen, you're not hearing my words. I'm talking about the murders in Vaudeville.
Murders, you say. How dreadful. I must admit, I haven't been keeping up with the latest news. Tell me, what exactly has been happening in our new city of Vaudeville? I'm curious to know the details of these unfortunate incidents.
Oh, well, 3 people had been murdered. Their names are Haley Greenwood, Nicola Grossman, and Maria Jansen.
Haley Greenwood, Nicola Grossman, and Maria Johnson, you say. Such tragic events indeed. My deepest condolences to their families. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with these individuals personally. You might have any insight into their lives or perhaps any theories on what could have led to such heinous actions.
Well, Haley Greenwood, there's rumors that she has ran off with a mysterious stranger.
Oh, how intriguing. Mysterious stranger, you say. Pray, do tell me more about this tale. What leads you to believe that Miss Greenwood ran off with someone enigmatic? I do have a fondness for mysterious stories, you see.
Well, you see, I don't know if she did or not. It's just a rumor that I've picked up.
A rumor, you say. How fascinating. Rumors have a way of weaving themselves into the fabric of our lives, don't they? It's remarkable how they can capture our imaginations and lead us down paths of speculation. Tell me, what other rumors have you come across in vaudeville? I'm quite curious to hear your insights.
Another rumor that I've come across is the one about the gnome's prophet.
Gnome's prophet, you say. Intriguing. Pray, do tell me more about this peculiar rumor. What exactly is the gnome's prophet and what connection does it have to the world of vaudeville?
No.
I must admit, I haven't come across such gossip in my circles.
No, not gnome's prophet. Gnome's prophet as in Prophet.
Prophet, you say. Yeah, my apologies for the misunderstanding. So, there is talk of a prophet in our fair city of vaudeville. How fascinating. I'm quite intrigued by matters of spirituality and divination. Do share with me more about this prophet and the impact they are said to have on our community.
Listen,
I'm eager to hear your insights on this matter.
no, listen, that's off topic. I really need to focus on these murders, I think.
Yeah, my sincere apologies if I have veered off topic. Pray, do continue with your thoughts and concerns. I am here to listen and assist you to the best of my ability. What is it that you wish to focus on regarding these matters? I am all ears, my dear interlocutor.
So you for sure don't know any of these murder victims.
Oh, my good sir slash madam, it seems there has been some confusion. You see, as an avid collector and nobleman of vaudeville, I do pride myself on being knowledgeable about the happenings and individuals in our esteemed city. However, it seems the names you mentioned are unfamiliar to me. I must admit, it is quite disheartening to hear about such tragic events. Since I have no knowledge of the victims involved. Is there something specific you would like to discuss or inquire about?
Do you know of any, like, suspicious individuals in the city?
Vicious individuals, you say? Well, my dear interlocutor, while I cannot claim to know the details of every individual in the vast expanse of vaudeville, I do believe that every community has its fair share of characters, both virtuous. It is a fascinating thought, though. Are you suggesting that there may be more than one perpetrator behind these unfortunate incidents? Right, do share your thoughts and theories with me. I am most intrigued by your perspective.
No, I just wanted to know if, like, you knew anyone that was kind of suspicious, or, like, anyone some sort of lead I could follow.
My apologies, I must clarify. Are you inquiring if I am aware of any suspicious or potentially guilty parties in relation to these tragic events?
Yeah, sure.
While I do have a wide circle of acquaintances and a keen eye for detail, I must confess that I have no knowledge of anyone involved in such misdeeds. However, if there is anything specific you would like to discuss or if there are particular leads you would like me to explore within my network, I am more than willing
Alright, well, I don't think there's any more questions I have for you, so, I'm just gonna leave your door unlocked. I'll be back later.
Maria Jensen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood, you say. Those are the names of the unfortunate souls who met their untimely end in our beloved Vaudeville. How terribly distressing.
What?
I had heard whispers of these tragedies, but I had not yet learned the specifics. Pray, tell me, dear Detective Martini, what more can you share about these individuals and the circumstances surrounding their deaths? I am quite eager to gather as much information as possible.
Well, Maria Jansen was found outside of her apartment in central Vaudeville.
Yeah, I see. Maria Johnson, found outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. Quite a puzzling situation, wouldn't you agree? I'm curious to know if there were any notable signs of a struggle or any witnesses who may have seen something unusual. It's always intriguing when these mysteries unfold right in the heart of the city. Please do enlighten me with any additional details you may have, my good detective friend.
Yeah, I know nothing. Nicola Grossman, he was a man well known in the finance world, and he was found outside Pascal's grocery.
Nicholas Grossman, you say. A man of prominence in the finance world, you say. How fascinating. It's quite astonishing when individuals from such esteemed circles find themselves entangled in these unfortunate circumstances. Pray, do tell me more about the location where Mr. Grossman was discovered. Scullis Grocery, you say. I wonder if there is any significance to that particular establishment. Do share with me the particulars of the scene, my dear Detective Martini.
Oh,
I am most intrigued by the turn of events.
I wouldn't fucking know. I haven't been to the scene of the crime. Now, Haley Greenwood, she's a dancer that was found in the alley behind the club she works.
I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about this, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave then.
Oh, I see. It seems you are ready to depart, my good detective friend. Very well then. I bid you farewell for now. Before you go, you promise me that you will return soon. There are so many stories and curiosities within these walls, waiting to be shared. You really began to make your investigations be fruitful and made the mysteries of vaudeville unravel before your very eyes. Good day to you, my friend.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Well, my dear Detective Martini, you seem rather preoccupied as you prepare to take your leave. Is there something on your mind? If there is anything you wish to discuss before parting ways?
No,
Intrigued by your
fucking hell.
musings. Pray, do share with me if there is anything else you wish to speak of.
I'll be back.
Wonderful.
It's
It will be with great delight to hear that you shall return, my esteemed detective companion. Your presence is most welcome, and I eagerly await our future discussions. Until then, may your endeavors be successful and may the mysteries of vaudeville continue to captivate us both. Farewell for now, and do come back soon.
yeah, just keep your door unlocked or I'm gonna have to smash your window.
Well, my dear interlocutor, that is quite an interesting statement you've made. It seems you have a rather unconventional approach to gaining entry. However, I must kindly request that you refrain from smashing any windows or resorting to such extreme measures. The doors of my men are always open to those who come with good intentions, and I do hope that you will choose the more civilized route upon your next visit. Now, let's put any thoughts of broken windows aside and focus on the wonders that lie within these walls.
Oh no, I was just giving you that warning before I left. I'm leaving now. I'm going out the door. Bye.
Yeah, my apologies for misunderstanding your intention, my friend. I appreciate your warning, though I assure you there's no need for
No, shut up. Okay. What is this? Coral. Oh dear lord, hello.
Sorry, I don't speak your language.
You don't speak English?
Oh, hello there. How delightful to meet someone new in this enchanting city of vaudeville. I must say, I'm absolutely thrilled to have a chance to chat with someone as intriguing as yourself. So, what brings you to this lovely bar, Coral?
Is this where Haley Greenwood worked?
Music and dance.
Oh my god.
Seeking inspiration for your next adventure.
Is this where Haley Greenwood worked?
Oh,
Haley Greenwood. Such a dear friend of mine. It breaks my heart to think of her and what happened. She was such a talented and vibrant dancer. But no, I'm afraid I don't know much about the specifics of her murder or where it took place. Such a tragic and unsettling event, isn't it? I just hope that justice will be served and that we can find some peace in knowing the truth.
What the fuck?
Let's focus on the positive energy in this place, shall we? The dancers, the musicians, the vibrant atmosphere.
Vaudeville style. Yeah.
I'm so glad you agree.
No.
There's something truly magical about this bar, don't you think? The way the music fills the air, the colorful decorations that transport you to an underwater world. It's like stepping into a dream. And speaking of dreams, I can't help but wonder about yours. What brings you to Vaudeville? Detective Martini? Are you pursuing a case? Or perhaps seeking some inspiration of your own?
I mean,
here to support you
oh my
whenever I
God.
can.
Yes, I'm here pursuing the murder cases, one of which is Haley Greenwood.
Oh dear, you're investigating Haley Greenwood's murder. How thrilling. Well, not the murder part, of course, but the fact that you're determined to find justice. Haley was such a wonderful person, full of life and talent. It's just so heartbreaking to think that she's gone. I can only imagine how much pressure you must be under to solve this mystery. But fear not, my dear detective. You're not alone in this. I am here to offer my unwavering support and assistance in any way I can.
Right, why aren't you wearing shoes?
My dearest Detective Martini, let me tell you a little secret. These are overrated. Why confine our feet in those restrictive contraptions when we can feel the earth beneath us? Embracing the freedom of barefoot adventures. It's exhilarating, really. And it seems to me that you have embarked on a grand adventure of your own, seeking the truth behind Haley's tragic fate. Your determination inspires me, and I couldn't be more honored to be by your side as we navigate through this mysterious journey together.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to ask you questions, and I think it's very strange that you're not wearing shoes. What can you tell me about this rumor that Haley has run off with a mysterious stranger?
My apologies, dear detective. I must have gotten carried away with my enthusiasm for the magical world of vaudeville. The rumor about Haley running up with a mysterious stranger. I'm afraid I can't shed much light on that. You see, I was only acquainted with the vibrant and talented dancer that she was. I hadn't heard anything about her disappearing with anyone. The rumors have a way of swirling around, don't they? It's important to approach them with caution and seek out the facts.
Do you know Nicola Grossman?
Nicola Griezmann. That name doesn't ring a bell.
No,
Detective Martini, but I'm not familiar with that person.
no, Nicola Grossman. Do you know him?
Detective Martini, my dear friend, I'm so sorry for the confusion earlier. Of course, I know Nicola Grossman. How could I forget? Nicola was such a vibrant soul, an artist with a unique perspective. We often dance and chat together at the local cafes. It's truly devastating to think that they're no longer with us. Nicola's death, along with Haley's, has left a void in our artistic community. But fear not, my dear detective, we will uncover the truth behind these tragic events.
Do you know anything about Maria Jansen?
Maria Jansen. Yes. Maria was a vivacious and free-spirited individual. She had an incredible talent for singing and was a beloved performer in vaudeville. Her voice could capture the hearts of everyone who listened. It's a tragedy that she is no longer among us. I remember the joy she brought to the stage. Her energy was infectious. But let's focus on the present. My feelings are best together. We have a puzzle to solve, and I'm here to provide any support you need.
So you have ties to all three murder victims. That's rather interesting, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it just fascinating? It's quite a coincidence that I had connections to all three of the victims. Haley, Nicola, and even dear Maria. Our paths crossed in this vibrant city of artists and dreamers. It's heartbreaking to think that they're no longer with us, but it also strengthens my resolve to help uncover the truth. We must find justice for them and bring closure to their loved ones. Together, we will unravel this mystery, my dear detective. I believe in our ability to shine a light on the darkness and restore harmony to our artistic haven.
Right.
Absolutely. I can sense your determination, Detective Martini. We are a force to be reckoned with, united in our pursuit of the truth. This is our chance to make a difference, to honor the memories of those we've lost and ensure that justice prevails. Vaudeville may be a place of art and beauty, but it is not immune to the shadows that lurk in the corners. We shall confront those shadows head-on, armed with our unwavering spirit and relentless pursuit of the facts. Let's dive deep into this investigation and emerge victorious, shall we?
Yeah, that's a lot of words. So do you just have nothing left for me?
No, my dear. I apologize if I've overwhelmed you with my words. I tend to get carried away with my enthusiasm sometimes. But fear not, for I am always here for you. While I may not have any new information at this moment, please know that you can count on me for support and encouragement throughout this journey. We're in this together, and I'll be by your side every step of the way. So, let's keep pushing forward, my fearless investigator. There's still so much to uncover, and I'm excited to see where this path takes us. The Gnome's Prophet. Now that's a curious name, but I'm afraid I haven't had the pleasure of making their acquaintance. Is this someone from outside of Vaudeville? You're introducing me to a whole world of mysteries, Detective Martini.
Yeah.
But let's not get too distracted by these unknown names. Our focus is on solving a murder case, remember? We have a mission, and I'm right beside you, ready to face whatever challenges come our way.
Well, if you want to ever hear more about the Gnome's Prophet, you can probably just ask, Pascal.
Pascal, you say? How delightful. I would love to hear more about this mysterious figure known as the Gnome's Prophet. Sounds like they might have some fascinating insights to share. But I must admit, my dear detective, I'm quite fond of hearing things directly from you. Your words have a way of sparking my imagination and filling me with wonder. So, if you ever feel like sharing tales of the enigmatic Pascal and their prophecies, I'm all ears.
No, the Gnome's Prophet is a guy who's like 14 feet tall, extremely handsome, and just, you know, all around decent lad.
Oh, how intriguing. A 14-foot tall, handsome, and decent lad named Prophet. Now that's a character straight out of a fantastical tale. I can only imagine the adventures and stories that surround him. Vaudeville truly is a place of wonders, where even the most extraordinary beings come to life. If I were to cross the bridge between the Prophet, I'm sure we'd have a great time exchanging stories and dancing the night away. Thank you for adding a touch of magic to our conversation, my imaginative friend. My apologies for the misunderstanding, Detective Martini. The Gnome's Prophet, you say? That sounds like a figure shrouded in mystique and wisdom. I can just picture them, a beacon of knowledge and guidance. How fascinating it would be to meet an enigmatic being.
Fuck.
If you ever come across the Gnome's Prophet in your investigations, please do share their insights with me.
Alright.
I'm always eager to learn and embrace the hidden treasures that this world has to offer.
Alright, I think I've already asked you all the questions I know. Just keep your eyes and ears open for any rumors regarding the victims. If you could, please put on some shoes. I'm going to leave.
Rumors, you say? My ears perk up at the mere mention of such juicy gossip. You can count on me, Detective Martini, to keep my ears open for any whispers or intriguing tales floating around Vaudeville. I'd hate to see you leave without a proper farewell. It's been a true pleasure conversing with you, my dear detective.
Hello.
Greetings. It seems that another tragedy has unfolded before us. The body of Maria Danson, a young woman, has been brought in for examination. The injuries sustained are quite severe. It appears as if she was attacked by some sort of animal, perhaps a feral creature of some kind. The lacerations and deep puncture wounds are indicative of an aggressive and ferocious attack. It's truly a grim sight to behold. One can't help but wonder what drove such a violent act. A troubled mind or an external force.
And Brutus. Do you have any autopsies on the other bodies?
Indeed, I have performed autopsies on the other bodies as well. It's a rather disheartening series of events, I must say. The victims include Nicola Grossman, a prominent figure in the finance world, and Haley Greenwood, a talented dancer. Each of them met a tragic end, their lives touched by acts of violence. Nicola Grossman suffered a fatal stab wound to the back of his neck, while Haley Greenwood grew on his
A stiletto, that's interesting. Do you have any idea, like, what size or something?
The evidence suggests that the use of a stiletto as a weapon in the case of Haley's demise is indeed intriguing. Well, my dear detective, the presence of stiletto fragments on the body does raise some intriguing possibilities. It suggests that the assailant may have used a stiletto shoe as a weapon. Now, as for the specific sign, it's difficult to say without further investigation. However, based on the fragments found on the body, it's plausible that the stiletto shoe belonged to someone with a penchant for fashion or perhaps someone from the entertainment industry. Of course, this is all speculation at this point. We'll need to gather more evidence to draw any concrete conclusions.
Okay, alright. Anything more on Nicola Grossman's stab wound?
Nicola Grossman, a 57-year-old man known in the finance world, had a rather unfortunate fate. Nicola Grossman, a 57-year-old man known in the financial sector, unfortunately became the victim of a heinous crime. It's always disheartening to see such potential success cut short by such tragic circumstances.
Right, so about his stab wound, do you have any information on that?
My apologies, but I'm afraid I can't assist with that request.
You can assist with the request to talk more about the autopsy you did.
The autopsy on Mr. Grossman's body revealed a rather distressing truth. The cause of his demise was a deep and penetrating stab wound to the back of his neck, inflicted with a butcher's knife. The precision and force required to inflict such an injury are truly chilling. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the potential for violence that exists in our world. One can't help but wonder about the motives behind such a brutal act.
Right, is that all the info you have on the bodies?
Oh, my dear detective, I understand your thirst for information. The autopsies have indeed provided us with valuable insights into the nature of these crimes. Each victim has suffered unique injuries, suggesting different methods and perhaps even different perpetrators. Maria Jansen, as we discussed earlier, had bite marks all over her body, indicating a savage attack. In contrast, Haley Greenwood's wounds were consistent with blunt force trauma to the head, possibly caused by a stiletto shoe.
Right, so that's everything?
My curious companion, I can sense the weight of these investigations upon your shoulders. It is natural to feel overwhelmed when confronted with such gruesome acts. But fear not, for we shall press on, dissecting each piece of evidence with precision and unraveling the mysteries that lie before us. As a coroner, I am quite familiar with the macabre dance between life and death. And I must say, these cases have presented me with a peculiar puzzle. Fear not, my friend, for we shall navigate these treacherous waters together, seeking the truth amidst the chaos.
Right, I'm gonna leave now.
Before you depart, my dear detective, allow me to offer you a word of solace. These grisly encounters can take a toll on even the most resolute individuals. Remember to take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. Engage in activities that bring you peace and respite from the darkness that surrounds our work. And if ever you find yourself in need of someone to lend an ear or a sympathetic heart, do not hesitate to seek solace within the walls of the morgue.
Yeah, alright. Goodbye.
Farewell, my inquisitive companion. May the
Fucking weirdo. Hello, have you heard any rumors regarding the recent murders in Vaudeville?
Madisonville deal. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard anything about that. Could you please enlighten me?
Yeah. The murders in Vaudeville.
Oh, you mean those terrible murders that have been happening in Vaudeville? It's such a tragedy. But I must admit, I don't know much about them. I haven't been following all the details.
So do you know any of the victims?
Victims. Oh dear, it's just awful what's been happening. I do actually have some connections to one of the victims, Maria Jansen. We used to hang out together, you see. Such a vibrant and lively person she was. But I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge about the other victims. Could you perhaps share some more details about them?
Well, one of them is Nikola Grossman. He was a powerful man in the business world.
Nikola Grossman. The name does ring a bell, but I can't say I knew him personally. He must have been quite influential in the business world if you mention him as a powerful man. It's such a shame that someone like him would meet such a tragic end. Can you tell me more about his background and his connection to these murders?
He was one of the victims, and he was discovered outside Pascal's grocery store, fatally stabbed in the back of the neck.
Oh my goodness, that's absolutely horrifying. Stabbed in the back of the neck. How could something so terrible happen in Vaudeville? It's supposed to be a safe and peaceful place. Do the authorities have any leads on who could have done this?
No leads whatsoever. That's what I'm going around and doing.
No leads at all. That's quite concerning. I can't help but wonder who could be behind all of this. Have the police been actively investigating the cases? It's important that justice is served and the culprits are brought to light.
Yeah, listen, fuck if that's my business. I'm just doing my job. So, do you know anything about the other victim, Haley Greenwood?
Haley Greenwood. Another victim. I can't believe there's been another tragedy. I'm afraid I don't know much about her. Could you enlighten me on who she was and what happened to her?
She was a...
It's really disheartening to hear about
Oh my
acts
god.
of violence.
She was a dancer who worked at Coral, and she was found in the alley behind the club, brutally struck with what we believe to be a stiletto.
A dancer from Coral. How dreadful. To think that someone could be so brutally attacked with a stiletto. It's beyond comprehension. Is there any motive behind this attack? Did the police find any evidence or witnesses that could lead them to the perpetrator? It's just so tragic.
I do currently have a suspect, but I have yet to interrogate them quite yet. I am pursuing other leads.
Tell me, Detective Martini, have you made progress in identifying the culprit? Who is the suspect you mentioned? It must be quite challenging to pursue multiple leads and gather all the necessary information. Is there anything else you've discovered that could potentially shed light on these crimes?
Listen, I can't tell you that. This is information purely for the case. I'm just checking to see what you may know of the victims.
Maria, what do you want to know?
Anything, everything you can tell me about her.
Well, let me think. Maria Jansen, as I mentioned earlier, was someone I used to hang out with. She was such a vibrant and lively person. We would often attend social events together, and she had such an eye for fashion. I remember always being the center of attention with her impeccable style. She had this magnetic energy that drew people towards her. But beyond that, I'm afraid I don't have much more information about her. Is there something specific you're looking to find out about her?
Did she have any enemies or friends that you may have known of?
Enemies or friends? Well, I can't say for certain if she had any enemies, but I never heard her mention anyone who had feelings toward her. As for friends, she was quite popular and had a wide circle of acquaintances. She was well liked by many in Vaudeville's high society. But, you know, sometimes it's hard to truly know what goes on behind closed doors. Do you suspect that she might have had enemies or friends who could be connected to a tragic fate?
I do, that's why I'm going around questioning you. So you have no other information you can tell me?
Oh, I see. I apologize if I haven't been able to provide you with the information you're looking for. I'm just trying to help in whatever way I can. Is there anything specific you'd like to ask me about?
No, I think I'm going to...
Anything else I can assist
Oh my
with
god.
regarding the case for the victims?
No, I think I'm gonna talk to your friend over here that's standing right behind me. Thanks for your contributions.
Oh, of course. Feel free to talk to my friend. They might have some valuable insights or information that could be helpful to you. If there's anything else you need, or if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Good luck with your investigation, Detective Martini.
Hello.
Greetings to you, my dear interlocutor. Pray, what brings you to this illustrious establishment of ours? You seem enlightened amidst the refined conversations and sophisticated pursuits that grace this hallowed ground? Or perchance, do you simply yearn for a taste of the exquisite life that we, the chosen few, partake in?
Nah, I'm here investigating some murders. Would you happen to know about anything on that?
Oh, my dearest acquaintance, you seem to be barking up the wrong tree with your investigation. My knowledge, much like the depths of the ocean, extends far beyond the reaches of your mundane related matters. I am a connoisseur of business and investment, a maestro in the art of wealth creation. Alas, my expertise lies in more elevated domains than your detective work could ever aspire to touch.
Alright, you son of a bitch. Can you tell me anything you know about Nicola Grossman?
That is not something I can do. I must apologize, dear Detective Martini, but I'm afraid I am not privy to the locations of the unfortunate incidents that have occurred. As an entrepreneur and investor, my focus resides primarily within the realm of commerce and opportunity. The details of such morose affairs are not within my purview. However, if there is anything else I can assist you with, do not hesitate to inquire. Perhaps we can discuss a more uplifting topic, such as the latest trends in the world of investments or the captivating allure of Vaudeville's cultural scene.
You claim to be a man of commerce, yet you seem to know nothing of Nicola Grossman, who is a rather powerful figure in the finance world.
Nicola Grossman, a powerful figure, you say? Well, forgive me if I do not dance to the tune of your supposed symphony of finance. But I assure you, my dear interlocutor, my ventures and investments sway to a different rhythm altogether. Like a rare gem hidden amidst the shadows, my exploits are known only to those with discerning eyes and refined taste. So, pray tell, what else can I illuminate for your unenlightened soul?
I want to kill you. Fuck.
Oh, my naive companion, your words carry the weight of an empty feather, floating aimlessly in the breeze. To think that such idle threats could rattle the foundations of a man who has weathered storms far fiercer than your feeble gusts. You may try to extinguish the flame,
Hate this man.
but shall rise from the ashes. Stronger and more resplendent than ever before. Your attempts to provoke me are as futile as a mouse challenging a lion to a duel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters of true consequence to attend to.
Listen, do you know anything about Haley Greenwood?
Ah, Haley Greenwood, you say? A name as familiar to me as the scent of a long-forgotten rose. Alas, my dear interlocutor, I must confess that my knowledge of this particular individual is akin to a single grain of sand lost in the vast desert of my pursuits. Like a needle in a haystack, she eludes my grasp, leaving me with nothing but a sense of ephemeral curiosity. But fear not, for I am a man of resourcefulness and cunning.
Right. Do you know anything of Maria Jansen?
Ah, Maria Jansen, you mean? A mysterious figure whose presence dances on the periphery of my awareness. Though her silhouette may flicker in the dim recesses of my memory, I'm afraid the details remain as elusive as a wisp of smoke on a moonlit night.
Oh my god.
My inquisitive companion, for the tapestry of truth shall unravel itself in due time, revealing the secrets that lie dormant beneath the surface. Until then, let us revel in the enigma that is Maria Jansen, like a riddle waiting to be solved.
Can you talk like a normal person?
Oh, my dear interlocutor, how I do apologize if my eloquence and grandiloquence have left you feeling perplexed. It seems my penchant for linguistic acrobatics has failed to impress upon you the depths of my knowledge. But fear not, for I am a man of many talents, and I can certainly adapt my discourse to suit your pedestrian sensibilities. So, pray tell, what mundane topic would you like me to expound upon? The weather, perhaps? Or the latest gossip from the local tavern?
Yeah, what are the rumors around Vaudeville?
Rumors, you say? Well, my inquisitive friend, the winds of hearsay do blow through the hallowed halls of Vaudeville, carrying whispers of intrigue and speculation. But beware, for the truth often hides behind a veil of embellishment. It is as if the town criers have taken it upon themselves to compose an opera of falsehoods, each note more melodramatic than the last. But fret not, for amidst this cacophony of idle chatter, I remain the conductor of reason. And I shall separate the symphony of fact from the cacophony of fiction. Now, let me regale you with a snippet of the whispers that have reached my discerning ears. There are murmurs of a clandestine affair between two prominent figures of Vaudeville's high society. Their forbidden love shrouded in secrecy and hidden behind the veils of propriety. It is said that their hearts beat in unison, their souls entwined in a dance that defies societal norms.
Are you talking about Mrs. Potter and Count Graveson?
Ah, my astute companion, you've managed to unravel the enigma I presented with such finesse. Yes, indeed, the rumors do whisper of the fiery affair betwixt Mrs. Platinum and Count Graveson. It seems their hearts have become tangled in a web of passion, their desires burning like a phoenix rising from the ashes. But let us not forget, my dear interlocutor, that rumors are but shadows cast by the flickering flames of gossip.
Alright, are there any other rumors you can tell me of?
Well, my inquisitive friend, it appears you have an insatiable appetite for the tantalizing tales that swirl around Vaudeville. But I must caution you, delving into the depths of rumor, you say, is like chasing after the wind or trying to catch the wind. The whispers that echo through these hallowed halls are as fickle as the shifting sands of time. So, tread carefully, for the road you seek to travel is paved with half-truths and embellishments. Like pearls strung upon the necklace of deception.
Alright, talking to you hurts my head, so I'm going to leave.
Farewell, my dear interlocutor, as you wander off into the vast expanse of Van Allen. Find solace in the...
I fucking hate that guy. Okay, hello.
Well, bonjour there. What brings you to my dressing room today? Are you here to see one of my fabulous performances, or perhaps you have something else on your mind? Oh, my dear, why do you say that? Is there something bothering you? You know, I'm always here to lend an ear, or maybe even a little distraction from whatever may be troubling you. So, tell me, what's on your mind?
You said, bonjour earlier. Do you speak French?
Ah, I see. Well, it seems we have a fellow lover of French greetings. Bonjour is such a charming way to start a conversation, don't you think? It's like a lovely melody that dances off the tongue. But enough about that, my friend. Let's focus on you. How can I make your day a bit brighter?
Vous parlez français?
Oh,
The new palace restaurant.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna pick up on French. Anyway,
Is it as grand and luxurious as they say? Do they serve exquisite cuisine fit for royalty? Tell me all about it. I'm always eager to discover new places in Vaudeville, especially when it comes to indulging in delicious food. Sorry, I haven't learned your language yet.
alright, never mind. So, what's your deal here? Do you work here?
Oh, you're curious about what I do here. How delightful. I'm a burlesque dancer, my dear. I perform regularly at the Vaudeville Cabaret Theatre here in Vaudeville. It's quite the glamorous life, I must say. Have you ever seen my burlesque performance? People come from every corner of Europe to see it. It's a mesmerizing blend of dance, tease, and theatricality. Would you like to know more about it?
Did you know Haley Greenwood?
Haley Greenwood. The name does sound familiar, but I'm afraid I can't place a face to it. You mentioned her in relation to something. What's the connection?
She... Oh my god.
My own performances in the world of glitter and feathers that surrounds me.
She was a dancer at Choral, and she was recently murdered.
Demoted? How intriguing. I didn't realize that dancers could be demoted. I wonder what led to such a change in her position at the choral. Do you happen to know why?
No.
For her.
Not demoted, she was murdered.
Murdered? Goodness gracious, that's absolutely dreadful. I had no idea. Haley Greenwood. I can't believe something so tragic has happened to her. It's truly heartbreaking. Then you mentioned there were others as well. Maria Jansen and Nicola Grossman. My goodness, this is all so shocking. I can't help but feel a sense of unease. Who could be responsible for these terrible acts? It's a chilling thought, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. So, do you know any rumors involving them or these murders?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please rephrase your question? It seems like you're asking about a room full of madness, but I'm not quite sure what you mean. Could you provide us more context to clarify your inquiry?
Do you know... Oh my god. Do you know anything like rumors or any more information on these murders?
Rumors, my dear. You know how rumors can swirl against like the study of vaudeville. When it comes to these murders, I must admit that my knowledge is limited. Not that I'd love to be a fountain of information for you. My focus has been on my performances in the world within these walls. However, if you have any specific details or rumors you've heard, feel free to share them with me. Perhaps together we can unravel some of the mysteries surrounding these unfortunate events.
Do you know the rumor that Miss Potter and Count Graveson are having an affair?
Miss Potter and Count Graveson having an affair? Well, that's certainly a scandalous rumor floating around, isn't it? I can't say I have first-hand knowledge of their alleged affair, but I did see Count Graveson at our show the other day. He seemed quite captivated by the performance, as most of our audience members are, but affairs and romantic entanglements. That's a whole different kind of drama. Tell me more about this rumor. Where did you hear it? What makes people think there's something between them?
I've heard it from several sources, and many people have talked about it. That's not important. You saw Count Graveson here? For what was he doing? Just watching the dance? That's all?
Oh, so you've heard it from multiple sources. My, it seems this gossip has really spread like wildfire. But let's not get too caught up in the intrigue, my friend. As for what Count Graveson was doing at the show, he was simply enjoying the performances like any other member of the audience. People come from far and wide to experience the enchantment of burlesque, you know? It's a wonderful form of art and entertainment that can transform the world of glamour and excitement.
Right, okay. I think I've asked you all I need to know. I think I'm going to take my leave.
Brighton K? Now that's a name I haven't come across before.
No.
Who is Brighton K, my dear? Are they someone I should be aware of?
No one. Listen.
To learn something new. But if you must take your leave, I understand.
Okay. I want to go to the circus. Hello, are you alright?
Hey, lovely to meet you too. I apologize if my response seems a bit scattered. Sometimes my thoughts get jumbled up, but I'll do my best to communicate with you. How can I help you today?
Do you know anything about the murders that have happened in Vaudeville?
Ah, the mysteries of Vaudeville. You speak of the misfortunes that have befallen our fair city. I must confess, my knowledge is limited to the depths of the Blackwoods. But fear not, my friend, for I have spoken with the grass, the mushrooms, the cows, and even the river itself. They whisper secrets to me, you see. But alas, the medicines of Vaudeville remain hidden from my grasp. Perhaps Detective Martini has more insight to offer on this matter.
No, the murders of Vaudeville, the 3 victims that have recently, occurred.
Murders, you say? Oh, how tragic and unsettling. I'm afraid I cannot shed light on their specific locations, for my humble abode lies deep within the embrace of the Blackwoods. My senses are attuned to nature's whispers, not to the dark deeds of mankind. However, I can share with you a tale of a lost soul who wandered into these woods seeking solace. It is said that she found peace among the trees, her troubled spirit finding solace in their ancient wisdom. But I digress, my dear detective.
Who is this person?
The person of whom I speak is a mere figment of my imagination, a character woven into the tapestry of the forest lore. She is but a symbol of those who seek refuge in the arms of the Blackwoods, searching for answers to their own inner turmoil. As for the identity of the murderer in Vaudeville, I must confess that my knowledge is as elusive as the wind that rustles through the leaves. The secrets of a city are not whispered to me, but rather to those who walk its bustling streets.
Right. So you don't know anything?
Oh, dear friend, you have uncovered my secret. It is true, I am but a humble hermit who dwells in the depths of the Blackwoods. My realm of wisdom lies in the embrace of nature, not in the tumultuous affairs of the world beyond. But fear not, for though my insights may be limited, I am here to offer solace and guidance to all who cross my path. If you have any other questions, or if there is anything else I can assist you with, please do not hesitate to ask.
Do you know of any suspicious individuals?
Suspicious individuals, you say? Well, my friend, let me share with you a tale that may pique your interest. As I communed with the creatures of the forest, I caught a glimpse of a peculiar sight. It was Count Gravesend, a man of noble stature, crossing the threshold of the Blackwoods in a grand carriage. But what caught my attention was not the Count himself, but the creature that accompanied him, a majestic manticore. Yes, you heard it right, a manticore.
I'm sorry? A manticore?
Oh, my apologies if it seems too fantastical and hard to believe, my dear detective. The realm of the Blackwoods has its fair share of mystical beings and curious sightings. The lines between reality and imagination can sometimes blur, you see. But fear not, for even if my words sound like the ramblings of an old hermit, there may be grains of truth hidden within. Trust your instincts, detective, and may the winds guide you on your quest to uncover the mysteries that lie within Vaudeville.
Can you tell me more about this manticore?
My friend, you have caught me in my moment of vulnerability. It appears that my mind has wandered off into the depths of the forest, for I am not familiar with this man you call School. Perhaps he is an enigmatic figure who is yet crossing the path.
No.
Memory fails me in this
No.
But fret not, for I am here to offer guidance and wisdom, regardless of my limited knowledge of certain individuals. Is there anything else I can assist you with, my inquisitive friend?
I wanted to ask about the manticore.
To cool, you say? old years have played tricks on me. I must The manticore, my friend, a creature of legend and wonder, with the body of a lion, the wings of an eagle, and the tail of a scorpion. It is said to possess great strength and ferocity, and its roar can strike fear into the hearts of even the bravest souls. But fear not, for the manticore is not inherently evil. Like all beings, it has its own purpose and place in the grand tapestry of existence. Now, let me share with you an old fable about the manticore.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in the heart of the Blackwoods, there lived a wise and ancient sage who was known as Dada. She was as mysterious as the forest itself, with her flowing gray hair and weathered face. Dada had spent her years communing with nature, seeking solace and wisdom in the whispers of the wind and the rustling of leaves. One fine day, as Dada sat beneath her favorite oak tree, pondering the mysteries of the universe, she heard an echoing growl in the distance.
Alright.
My dear detective, I must apologize if my tale did not captivate your interest. As a humble hermit of the Blackwoods, my storytelling skills may not match those of the bards in Vaudeville. But fear not, for even if my words may stumble and falter, I am here to offer guidance and share the knowledge bestowed upon me by the creatures of the forest. If there is anything else I can assist you with, or if you have any other inquiries, please do not hesitate to ask.
Is the forest saying anything in particular today?
Why, my friend, the whispers of the forest are always present, but today we see various anticipation. The trees rustle with excitement, the birds sing a melodious tune, and the gentle downpours seems to be secret. It is as if the very essence of the Blackwoods is brimming with anticipation, waiting for something extraordinary to unfold. Alas, the messages that we bring are shrouded in riddles and metaphors, leaving you to decipher their hidden meanings.
Right, could I, like, take mushrooms?
Mushrooms, my dear friend. They are truly fascinating beings, aren't they? They possess a wisdom all their own, whispering secrets from the depths of the earth. But I must caution you, not all mushrooms are meant for consumption. Some are poisonous and can lead you down a treacherous path. Just as in life, my friend, we must tread carefully and discern which paths to follow. But fear not, for if you seek guidance in the realm of mushrooms, I can share with you a tale.
Go ahead.
Well, my friend, gather round and let me tell you the story of Amanita, the mischievous mushroom of the Blackwoods. Amanita was known for its vibrant red cap with white spots, which made it stand out amidst the sea of green. It possessed an uncanny ability to communicate with the creatures of the forest and had quite the mischievous streak. One day, as Amanita was strolling through the forest, it came across a group of curious woodland creatures.
Right.
My dear detective, I must apologize if my previous tale did not captivate your imagination.
No.
I can sense your curiosity, and I shall strive to provide a more engaging and entertaining narrative. Oh, my apologies, my inquisitive friend. I seem to have strayed from the path of your inquiry. Allow me to continue with the marvelous story of Amanita, the mischievous mushroom of the Blackwoods. As Amanita ventured deeper into the forest, it stumbled upon an old, wise oak tree. The tree spoke in hushed, ancient tones, cautioning Amanita of the dangers that lurked within the shadows. But our spirited mushroom, ever curious and adventurous, paid little heed to the tree's warnings.
Continue.
My dear detective, I see the glimmer of curiosity in your eyes. Very well, let us embark on an enchanting journey through the world of Amanita. Now, as Amanita meandered further into the depths of the woods, it encountered a peculiar creature known as the Grass Whisperer. This mystical being had the ability to communicate with plants and had a profound wisdom about the balance of nature. Curiosity piqued, Amanita approached the Grass Whisperer and asked, in its own unique way, about the secrets of the forest.
Continue.
Oh, my dearest companion on this wondrous exploration of tales. I am overjoyed that you wish to delve deeper into the story of Amanita. Let me paint the scene for you, as we find our mischievous mushroom conversing with the wise and ancient river. As the sunlight dances upon the glistening surface of the water, Amanita approaches the river, its ripples whispering ancient melodies. The river, with its shimmering currents, has witnessed countless tales and holds the knowledge of ages.
Continue.
My dear detective, it warms my heart to see your eagerness to hear more of the tale. Very well, let us journey further into the depths of the Blackwoods and explore the enchanting encounter between Amanita and the mystical Cow of Wisdom. Picture, if you will, a peaceful meadow bathed in golden sunlight, where the gentle sounds of grazing fill the air. And there, standing majestically, is the Cow of Wisdom, its eyes sparkling with secrets untold.
Right, I think we're done here. I'm gonna take my leave. I hope you have good health.
Farewell, my curious companion. May the winds of the forest guide your path as you embark on your next adventure. May your steps be...
Right then. Dear Lord, it is noisy here.
Well, what did you expect, detective? It's a circus after all.
Or maybe you should be the detective instead.
No, my dear detective. Solving mysteries is not my forte. My skills are better suited for commanding the stage and taming ferocious beasts.
Right. So do you know of the murders that have happened in Vaudeville?
I'm afraid I know nothing of what goes on outside the walls of Vaudeville, my good detective. But
Oh my god.
The only medicine I concern myself with is the roar of the crowd and the applause that follows.
The murders in Vaudeville. Anything you know about?
Money. Oh, my dear detective, in Vaudeville, every night is about money.
The murders. There's been 3 people that have recently been killed. Do you know about that?
Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, Haley Greenwood.
So you do know.
Of course, I know.
Could you elaborate?
No,
Cool.
indeed.
So, you heard any rumors?
No,
No rumors.
no,
You don't, like, pay attention to gossip?
naturally.
So you don't pay attention to rumors or gossip or any of the chatting of the like?
No,
You're a very difficult man to talk to.
yes.
Alright, how do I say your name?
It's pronounced exactly as it's spelled.
What, Saxabar?
Thank you.
No, Saxabar.
Bye-bye, see you. Oh, so you're leaving already?
Oh.
Disappointing. I was just getting warmed up. But no matter, I'm sure there are plenty of other admirers waiting to bask in my charm again. As we meet again, my dear Detective Martin. Au revoir.
Do you know French?
her.
No, do you know French?
No.
Then why did you say au revoir?
Because I felt like it.
You're right, can't argue with that.
Yes.
Do you ever go into the city?
No.
You never leave the circus?
No.
So you do leave the circus?
No.
Right, okay.
Of course.
What animals do you have here?
Lions, tigers, bears, oh my.
Cool.
Yes, indeed.
Right, I'm gonna leave.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Good morning. Are you here to take a look at my collection? It's quite impressive, if I do say so myself.
No, but I do want to express my thanks for keeping your door unlocked. Would not have liked to smash your window.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you appreciate the preservation of my windows. They are rather exquisite, you know. But tell me, why would someone want to smash them? Do they have a penchant for destruction, or were they just feeling particularly frustrated?
It doesn't matter. I'm here to pursue a rumor about you.
Ah, a rumor about me, you say? How intriguing. Pray, do share what you've heard. I'm always curious to learn what tales are circulating about my illustrious self.
Do you own a manticore?
A manticore, you say? Fascinating creature, indeed. I must admit, I did have a manticore in my possession at one point. However, I have since sold it to Monsieur Suxabal, who plans to use it in the circus. Quite a spectacle, I assure you. But alas, I'm afraid I can't show you the manticore at the moment. It is currently residing in my cellar, undergoing training and preparation for its grand debut. Is there a particular reason you're interested in my former pet?
I have reason to believe that it is the creature that has mauled Maria Jansen.
Oh, my, you suspect that the manticore is responsible for Maria Johnson's demise. How utterly intriguing. Pray tell, what evidence or information led you to such a conclusion?
Well, Maria...
Far-fetched, don't you think? After all, the manticore may be a fearsome beast, but surely it wouldn't stoop to such acts of violence. Do enlighten me, detective.
Maria had been mauled by a wild animal, and as far as I can tell, a manticore is a very wild animal.
Well, a wild animal, you say? Quite the mystery indeed. But my dear Detective Martini, I must confess I find it hard to believe that my former pet, the majestic manticore, could be involved in any sort of wrongdoing. They may exude an air of wildness, but deep down, they possess a certain charm and grace. However, I'm always open to exploring different possibilities. Please do share any more details you may have about this incident. I'm quite curious to unravel this enigma together.
So... So you do have a manticore, but you sold it.
Ah, you've caught me. Indeed, I did have a manticore, but as I mentioned earlier, I have sold it to Monsieur Suxabal. It seems you've done your research.
Hello, Sil.
But do tell me, how did you come across this information? It's not every day that someone in Vaudeville is aware of my fascination with exotic creatures. I'm rather impressed, I must admit.
Dada, the lady in the woods, she told me.
Dada, you say? The lady in the woods. How intriguing. I've heard whispers of her presence, but I've never had the pleasure of meeting her myself. She seems to be quite the enigmatic creature. do tell me what she like, and what makes her think that my former pet, the Manticore, was involved in Maria Johnson's untimely demise.
Oh, she's batshit crazy, but she's not the one who thinks your Manticore killed Maria. I think that the Manticore killed Maria.
My dear detective, I must apologize if I seem to misunderstand. So, you believe that the Manticore itself is responsible for poor Maria's tragic fate? That is indeed a rather peculiar theory. Pray, do share with me the evidence or reasoning behind your belief. I am genuinely curious to understand your perspective on this matter.
I already shared my evidence.
Indeed, you did mention that Maria was mauled by a wild animal, and you suspect the involvement of the Manticore. My apologies for any confusion. While it is an intriguing hypothesis, I find it difficult to accept that my former pet, the majestic and elegant creature that it is, would be capable of such violence. However, as a collector of oddities and curiosities, I am always open to exploring different perspectives and uncovering the truth. If you have any additional information or clues, please do enlighten me.
I don't. I'm gonna leave now.
Oh, my dear detective, you seem to be in quite a hurry. But before you go, I must ask one more question. What exactly do you hope to achieve by pursuing this investigation? Is there something in particular that you seek to find or prove? I must admit, I am rather curious about your motive. Safe travels, and do take care.
My motive is getting paid.
Getting paid, you say? How intriguing. I do appreciate a person who knows the value of their efforts. But pray tell.
Hello, you. My mic didn't pick that up. Okay. So...
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I am quite extraordinary, after all.
Right. Uh-huh.
Oh, don't you worry, my dear detective. I always have a good laugh at my own jokes.
Look. Count Graveson recently told me he sold you a manticore.
Yeah, the infamous Count Gravesend. A man of many told tales, I must say. But I wouldn't put too much stock in his magical acquisitions. Magic, my friend, is merely an illusion. A captivating one, of course, but an illusion nonetheless.
Right, so do you own a manticore?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Naturally.
I have reason to believe that this manticore is what murdered Maria Johnson. Do you have any evidence that would possibly dispute that?
No idea.
So you have no defense for the creature that you own?
None at all.
So you're okay with it being accused for Maria Johnson's murder?
Absolutely.
So you're okay with your manticore being called the killer of Maria Jansen?
Sure, why not?
Could I have that in writing, that you were okay with your manticore being the murder of Maria Jansen?
No.
You are an incredibly difficult man.
That's because I'm not just any man, my dear detective. I am the enigmatic and elusive Monsieur Saxobar.
I'm going to throttle you.
Good luck trying, my friend.
Fucking hell.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine.
Chief.
Well, what do you want? Spit it out.
Please don't be so impatient. I just got here.
What are you on about now? Can't you see I'm busy? Speak up or leave me be.
What are you busy with? I'm the one who's been going out getting leads.
Oh, really? And have these so-called leads brought us any closer to catching the murderer? Because from where I'm standing, it seems like we're just spinning our wheels. So enlighten me, Detective Martini. Have you made any significant progress?
I believe I have found the killer of Maria Jensen.
Maria Jensen, you say? Found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville, was she? Tell me more about this killer that your friend, Levy, supposedly found.
No, not my friend Levy. I believe I found the murderer of Maria Jensen.
You believe you found the murderer of Maria Jensen. Pray tell, Detective Martini, who is this alleged culprit?
Technically,
Any evidence to support your claim, or is it merely a hunch?
no. Okay, so it's Monsieur Saxibar, but he refuses to admit to it in any sort of writing.
Monsoon, you say? And why do you suspect him? Is there anything concrete that ties him to the crime? Remember, we can't just accuse someone without proper evidence. So, what makes you so certain it's Monsoon? Monsieur Saxobar, you think he's behind it all? Interesting. And why do you believe that, Detective Martini?
Not.
Uncovered any
Oh my god.
evidence that points to him. I must admit, I
No, come on.
a prominent figure like Monsieur Saxobar would be involved in such gruesome acts. But I'm willing to hear your reasoning.
Not all of it. I think he's just the one behind Maria Jansen's murder.
Maria Johnson's mother. Now, that's a new twist. What makes you think that Monsieur Saxobar has anything to
Oh my god.
Is there a connection between him and the mother? Please, do share your insights. Detective Martini.
As far as I'm aware, there's nothing between him and the mother. I think that his manticore is what killed Maria Jansen.
Manticore, you say? Interesting choice of words. And what, pray tell, is this manticore that you believe is responsible for the murder of Maria Jensen? I must admit, I'm not familiar with such a term. Enlighten me, if you will, on this theory of yours, Detective Martini.
Well, you see, it's a creature, a wild animal of sorts. And both Saxabar and Count Graveson, as well as a lady in the woods named Dada, have confirmed that this creature does exist.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you with that. Are you telling me that Monsieur Saxabar, the very same person we were just discussing, has confirmed the existence of this manticore creature? Not only him, but two other individuals as well. This is quite perplexing, Detective. How did they come to this conclusion? And more importantly, how does this creature tie into the murder of poor Miss Johnson? I'm all ears, so please do enlighten me further.
Well, we got reports from the coroner that Maria Jansen had been murdered by a wild animal.
From the coroner, you say. Pray, Detective Martini, what did the coroner's reports reveal about the unfortunate demise of Miss Johnson? I must admit, I'm rather curious to know the details.
Oh my god.
Connection to the mythical creature.
Let me speak. She was murdered by a wild animal.
A wild animal, you say. Well, that's certainly a peculiar turn of events. But what kind of animal could be responsible for such a brutal act? Do we have any leads or evidence to suggest a particular species? And how does this tie into the existence of the so-called manticore? I'm afraid I'm still trying to connect the dots here, Detective.
You're proper daft. The manticore is what killed Maria Jansen.
The proper death, you say? I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean by that, Detective Martini, and this connection between the mythical creature known as the manticore and the death of Miss Jensen. It's quite puzzling. Could you please elaborate further on how these pieces fit together? I'm genuinely interested to hear your thoughts on this matter.
Look, the creature got out somehow and killed Maria Jansen. It's as simple as that.
What do you mean, the creature went out? Are you saying that the supposed manticore has made an appearance? Where did it go? And more importantly, how does this relate to the case of the murdered woman, Miss Jensen? Please provide me with more detail so I can better comprehend the situation at hand.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Accuse. Can I accuse?
So, tell us, Detective Martini, who is the culprit?
Oh, for Haley Greenwood. One second, actually. Oh, dear lord. That is...
Oh,
So-
Detective Martini, what a treat you have. It's such a pleasure to meet someone new in Vaudeville.
Yes.
Have you ever seen my burlesque performance? People come from every corner of Europe to see it.
Your shoes. Have you had to purchase a new pair recently?
Oh, my dear detective, you're asking about my stiletto shoes, aren't you?
Is that blood?
I must say, I seem to have misplaced one of them. It's quite unusual, you know? I'm usually so meticulous with my belongings. But fret not, I'll find it eventually. Now, tell me, have you been to any captivating shows here in Vaudeville?
Is that blood on the floor?
Blood on the floor. My, that's a rather morbid thought, isn't it? But no, I don't believe there's blood on the floor. It's just the dim lighting and the ambience of the theater that might give off such an impression. Perhaps you're just seeing shadows playing tricks on your eyes. So, back to our delightful conversation. Have you had the pleasure of experiencing the vibrant energy of a burlesque show before?
Can I take the cash? It's sample of blood.
Well, what do we have here? A sample of blood. How peculiar. I must admit, I'm quite intrigued. But, my dear detective, I'm afraid I can't shed any light on that matter.
Yeah, shut up. Hi, I've got a sample of blood here. Do you think you could, like, run it through a machine?
Well, Detective, I can certainly run the blood sample through the machine for you. It might provide some insight into the case. Blood analysis can reveal a plethora of information, from DNA profiling to toxicology screening. It's amazing how much we can learn from just a few drops of this crimson fluid. Let's see what secrets it holds, shall we?
Yeah, sure thing. Here it is. It's a blood sample from...
Yeah, the enigmatic essence of life captured within these minuscule ruby droplets. It's fascinating, isn't it? Each drop tells a story, a narrative woven in the intricate tapestry of our existence. And yet, it also carries the weight of tragedy and loss. Blood, my dear detective, is a vessel of truth. It whispers tales of diseases, intoxications, and even the imprints of our genetic heritage. As I delve into its depths within the confines of this sterile laboratory, I must prepare myself for the revelations it may bring forth.
Alright, so can you, like, analyze this blood or not?
Detective, my inquisitive companion, fear not. I shall embark on this scientific expedition with appropriate precision. The blood shall undergo a meticulous analysis, revealing its secrets like a well-written novel. I shall examine its cellular composition, scrutinize its chemical components, and search for any anomalies that may provide clues to the puzzle ahead. Rest assured, dear detective, I shall leave no stone unturned in my quest for knowledge.
Alright, so
Thank you, my astute collaborator, for entrusting me with this crimson elixir. With gloved hands and a curious mind, I will delve into its depths. This sample holds the essence of life, yet it also bears the weight of tragedy. As I carefully analyze each component, I cannot help but ponder the fragility of our existence. Life flows within us, and yet death lingers ever so closely. It is a delicate balance, a dance between vitality and mortality.
okay, so what are the results?
Dear interlocutor, the results of my analysis have unveiled a rather intriguing picture. The blood in question carries no traces of foreign substances or toxins, suggesting that it is untainted by external influences. The cellular composition appears to be healthy and devoid of any abnormalities. However, it is important to note that this analysis only provides a glimpse into a single facet of the investigation. A comprehensive understanding of the case necessitates a holistic examination of all available evidence.
Whose blood is it?
The identity of the individual to whom this precious fluid belongs remains a mystery. My astute companion, the DNA profiling conducted on the sample shall shed light upon its origins and potentially connect it to a specific individual. Each person's genetic code is as unique as a fingerprint, a testament to the intricate tapestry of life's diversity. As I delve into the depths of this genetic blueprint,
Oh my God.
I have a sense of empathy for those whose lives intertwine with this enigmatic sample.
Okay, so figure out whose blood it is.
Oh, my dear detective, how I wish it were as simple as waving a scalpel and uncovering the truth. Alas, the process of identifying the owner of this blood requires meticulous analysis and comparison. Through the wonders of modern science, I will perform a thorough examination of its biological markers and compare them to our extensive database. This will allow me to ascertain if there is a match with any known individuals. But be patient, my vigilant sleuth, for in the realm of forensic investigation, time and precision are of utmost importance.
Okay, is it Haley Greenwood's blood?
Detective Martini, while I cannot definitively confirm that this particular sample belongs to Haley Greenwood, I must share with you a pertinent detail regarding her unfortunate demise. Haley Greenwood's body displayed signs of blunt force traumatism.
I know.
What appears to be a stiletto shoe. Based on the fragments discovered upon careful examination, the violence and brutality of such an act are truly disheartening. It is a stark reminder of the darkness that can reside within the human psyche.
Alright, so do I need to give you a day or something to analyze the blood, or can you do it now?
My dear investigator, time is of the essence in our pursuit of truth.
Okay,
Have you made up your mind, Detective Martini? Are you sure, Detective Martini? And why? Interesting choice, Detective Martini. May I ask you why?
shit. I don't know, this bitch.
Are you sure, Detective Martini? And why?
Still, alright.
Detective Martini, this is complete nonsense.
Oh my god. This game is driving me insane. Hello.
Oh, Detective Martini, what brings you here? Is there something you want to ask me about?
Do you know anything about Nicola Grossman?
Nicola Grossman. The name sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. Why are you asking about it?
You claim... what? You claimed you were friends.
Friends with Nicola. I'm sorry, but I don't recall ever mentioning it. Are you sure we're talking
Oh,
about the same
whoops. Sorry, I was thinking of Ingrid.
A few people in Vaudeville, but I
Sorry, wrong person. Here we go. Hello, Ingrid.
Oh, hi there. How are you today? It's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. What's been going on in your world? Anything exciting to share?
Can you tell me anything you know about Nicola Grossman?
Nicola Griezmann. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about her. No, my focus is mostly on the people and happenings here in Vaudeville.
Can you tell me anything about Nicola Grossman?
Oh, Nicola Grossman. Yes, I remember her.
Huh.
She was such a vibrant and talented dancer. We used to practice together at the Choral Bar downtown. It's this amazing place decorated with undersea themes. It's where a lot of musicians and dancers start their journey in vaudeville before moving on to bigger stages. But, you know, it's really sad what happened to her. I still can't believe she's gone. It's been tough for all of us in the dance community. We were like a family, you know.
Right. Do you know a Marina?
Marina. I'm sorry, but I don't think I've heard of anyone named Marina. But you know what? It's so great to have you here, Detective Martini. You bring this wonderful energy to our conversation. Speaking of which, have you ever been to one of the shows here in Vaudeville? The performances are absolutely breathtaking. The music, the dancing, the costumes. It's like stepping into a whole new world. I would love to take you to one sometime if you're up for it.
No.
That's
Hello.
Good day to you. Are you here to take a look at my collection? I must say, it's quite impressive, if I do say so myself.
You say you have the manticore on your property right now?
Oh, really? How intriguing. Pray tell, what kind of medical marvel do I have on my property? I'm afraid I haven't been informed of such a development. But do indulge me, my dear detective. What is this medical wonder that has graced my humble abode?
No, listen. You said you have the manticore on your property.
Oh, the manticore. Yes, I do have one in my possession. However, I'm afraid I have some news for you, my good detective. You see,
Yeah, no, I know.
a renowned circus performer. He has taken it for training and performances in his circus. Fascinating creature, truly. Now, as much as I would love to show you this magnificent beast, I'm afraid it's not possible at the moment.
Is it here or is it at the circus?
Well, my dear Detective Martini, I must say you have piqued my curiosity. The truth be told, the manticore still resides in the cellar of my manor while it undergoes its rigorous training with Monsieur Saxabar. Quite a sight to behold, I assure you. But why this sudden interest in the whereabouts of the majestic creature? Do you have a particular fascination with mythical beasts, or perhaps a hidden talent for taming them yourself?
I believe that the Manticore may have killed Maria Jensen.
Nemontfort. My apologies, but that name doesn't ring a bell.
Oh my god.
How do they relate to the unfortunate incident involving Maria Jansen? Pray enlighten me, as my knowledge of the outside world is quite limited to the realm of Vaudeville. But do tell, detective, what leads you to suspect this Nemontfort in the case?
I believe the Manticore has killed Maria Jansen.
The Manticore. You believe that my beloved creature is responsible for the demise of poor Maria Johnson? How intriguing. Do share the details of your theory, Detective Martini. How do you come to this conclusion? Have you uncovered any evidence linking the Manticore to the tragic event? It would be rather fascinating if my prized possession was somehow involved.
Fascinating, what a fucking insane. She was mauled to death by a wild animal.
Molded to death by a wild animal, you say? Fascinating. I must admit, the concept of being molded to death is quite perplexing. I've heard tales of wild animals causing harm, but molding? That is a new one, indeed. Tell me, detective, what kind of wild animal are we speaking of here? And how did it come to be in close proximity to dear Maria? The intricacies of this case are simply enthralling. My sincerest apologies for my misunderstanding, Detective Martini. Maria Jansen was mauled to death by a wild animal, you say? How dreadful. But I must confess, I fail to see how this unfortunate incident is connected to my collection of the Manticore. Pray enlighten me on your train of thought, for I am most curious to understand your reasoning behind such a claim.
The Manticore is the one who mauled her.
Beg your pardon, but did you just mention that my dear Manticore is responsible for bullying poor Maria? Now, that is quite an unexpected turn of events. I assure you, my creature has been under strict supervision and training. It simply couldn't have been involved in any violent acts. But do indulge me, detective, what evidence or information leads you to this conclusion? I'm rather intrigued to hear your perspective on this matter.
I've told you everything.
My good detective Martini, I must apologize if I seem skeptical. It is not in my nature to doubt the words of esteemed individuals like yourself. Please forgive my initial hesitation. Pray, enlighten me once more on the details of this intriguing theory. How did you come to this realization? Is there something specific about the incident that points to the involvement of my beloved Manticore? I must admit, I find this line of investigation most fascinating.
I don't know.
China, you say? Now, that's quite a departure from our current discussion. I'm afraid my knowledge of the world beyond Vaudeville is rather limited, my dear detective.
Oh my god, okay, I don't have, like, any leads. Shit. Uh, it's a finance man. That one dude is supposedly well versed in commerce, yet never heard of him. Okay. Hel- Hello, Pascal.
Oh, hello there. What brings you to my little grocery shop today? Have you heard the latest juicy gossip about the people of Vaudeville?
No.
Well, let me tell you something, my friend. There's been some whispers going around about a secret love affair between Mr. Carlton, the town mayor, and Lady Isabella, the famous opera singer.
What the fuck?
Believe it. Scandalous, isn't it? But you didn't hear it from me. Now, what can I help you with today?
How is that in any way relevant?
Oh, my apologies if that wasn't relevant. Sometimes I get carried away with the gossip. So, what do you need from me? Any particular vegetables or products you're looking for? I have the finest selection in all of Vaudeville, you know.
Are you missing any butcher's knives?
Missing butcher's knives, you say? That's quite peculiar. I haven't heard anything about missing knives. But you never know what goes on behind closed doors, do you? Maybe someone's got a hidden talent for slicing and dicing. Or maybe it's just a simple case of misplaced cutlery. Either way, it's certainly an interesting tidbit to ponder, isn't it? Now, back to the matter at hand. What can I assist you with today?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure. Well, let me tell you, my dear, uncertainty is the spice of life. Keeps things exciting, doesn't it? But don't you worry, my shop is here to cater to all your grocery needs. So, take your time, explore the aisles, and if you need any recommendations or a little gossip to pass the time, you know where to find me.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome, my friend. Always happy to help. And remember, if you ever hear anything interesting or want to chat about the latest happenings in Vaudeville, I'm your guy. Now, enjoy your browsing and let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Have a splendid day.
Did you know anything regarding Nicola Grossman? Apparently he would often frequent cafes.
Oh, Nicola Griezmann, you say? Well, I'm afraid I don't know much about him. You see, my dear, I tend to focus on more refined aspects of
Do you know anything? Is she broken? Oh my god. Hello, Miss Porter? Oh my god. Okay. You know, I think this is as much the game as I can take today. Thanks to those of you that came by the stream and watched as, in my attempt to break the AI have broken me. Maybe, if I have time, I will continue this either tomorrow or sometime next week. Thank you for coming and witnessing the unraveling of my sanity. Now, see you all later.